Joseph was watching her more, not obviously, never directly, but Martha could feel it, in the half-second delay before he answered her questions, in the way his eyes lingered on Gabriel longer than they used to, in the subtle glances toward the staircase every time she walked down it. He knew something had changed, he just didn't know what yet. Fina, meanwhile, was walking a knife's edge and dancing on it with elegance. She never asked for more, never knocked again in the dark, but the space between them buzzed every time they shared a room. At dinner, her hand would brush Martha's wrist when she poured the wine. A glance would linger a heartbeat too long when they passed in the hall. And once, just once, Martha found a folded slip of paper tucked into her coat pocket. 5 words, written in soft, looping script. "I know what he did." She burned it in the fireplace, but not before memorizing it. They were playing with fire now, both of them, and it burned so beautifully. 3 days after the morning they shared, Fina made her move. She appeared in Martha's room after dinner, not to touch, not to fall into her arms, but to sit on the edge of the bed, legs crossed, hair pinned tight, controlled, poised. She said, voice low, "I want to help you." Martha's chest tightened. "You don't know who I am." She said, "I know enough. I know the way you lie is different than him. I know the way you look at me when you think I'm not watching. I know you wouldn't let me be here if you didn't want me to be part of something bigger than survival." Martha stepped closer. "You could die for this." She said, "I've already been dying, just more slowly." She reached into her coat and handed Martha a flash drive. Joseph's backup records, shipping manifests, offshore transfers, codes. "I found them months ago and made a copy. I didn't know what I was going to do with it until you." Martha's hand shook as she took it. "What do you want in return?" Fina stood, stepping close until they were eye to eye. "I want to disappear, but not alone." The air between them grew taut, electric. Fina raised a hand and slid it into Martha's hair. "Take me with you when it ends. Lie to them if you have to. Just don't lie to me." Martha couldn't breathe. She kissed her again, deeper this time. Not rushed, not stolen. This was a choice. Their mouths met in silence. Fina's lips were firm, wanting. Martha responded with her whole body, hands at Fina's waist, pulling her close, chests pressed together. The heat was different now. It wasn't desperation. It was promise, a vow whispered in skin and breath. They moved to the bed without speaking. Martha unpinned Fina's hair slowly, watching it fall like ink around her shoulders. She undressed her with reverence, like every layer she removed was a page in a story she had waited too long to read. Fina did the same, fingers tracing the hem of Martha's blouse, the curve of her spine, the softness of her thighs. When their bodies met, it was quieter than before. No frenzy, just warmth and rhythm. Martha lay back, guiding Fina over her, eyes locked, hands exploring. Their lips brushed again and again between gasps, words lost in the wet heat of mouths, necks, and chests. "I've never felt safe until you," Fina whispered, voice cracked open with emotion. And Martha believed her. When they reached the edge together, sighs tangled, hips moving in slow, pulsing waves, Martha saw it in her eyes. The truth, the break, the surrender, and the thing that scared her most, hope. Afterward, they lay in silence, fingers linked. For the first time, Martha allowed herself to imagine it. Not the bust, not the takedown, the after. A train station, a new name, a warm country, a hand held without fear.